I do want to stress though,
because 4 guys said yes.
But not every, but some teams do have challenges. For example, like the Toronto. Some guys just they don't want to play in Canada.
I got you.
There's double the taxes, and they just don't want to.
I totally get it.
And that's a challenge that Toronto's got to overcome. And Philadelphia, some guys don't want to play in Philadelphia because they don't think the fans are fair. So the fact that this is a challenge isn't unique to the Giants, but it sounds like it's not going anywhere anytime soon. And
what about the 4 signings, though?
Those were leftovers.
Snell wasn't dead, but
they were leftovers.
He's the Cy Young, though.
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
They were leftovers. They were. You've gone after Bryce Harper, you've gone after Aaron Judge, you've gone after Ohtani, you've gone
Snell
after
was supposed to be with the
Yamamoto.
Yankees, they say, but they said yes, but I hear what you're saying.
So,
but we don't really know how to quantify if it's real. Steph Curry's here.
Well, we can't quantify it. Well, he was here before 2010.
I just really wish, like, if that were, maybe that's why Farhan didn't get fired, but I'll never think, and I don't want to go CNN on you guys, Steiny, I'll never think San Francisco has any more problems than any other metropolitan city. I'm sorry. Well, and we're talking about L.A., the Metroplex and Dallas. Come on, man.
But there's a difference, I think. If you're the Dodgers, let's say the reputation of Los Angeles, the city, and San Francisco are the same, okay? Because, look, I'm looking at a text now, 510, Los Angeles is as bad or worse.
And I agree.
Okay, but they've won. They're a juggernaut. And a free agent can overlook that. If the Giants are just meh, well, then all things being equal, they're not coming. They're not coming. And the bottom line is, if this is a big challenge to sign free agents, then you've got to develop your farm system. You've got to be Oklahoma City in the NBA.
He's had 6 years to do it.
I know, and that's why I think people are either past the point of no return, or they're just disinterested in the Giants right now.
That was weird. I was not ready for it, man.
I mean, this is harsh.
And he felt that.
This is harsh, but it's true. 650. Steph Curry didn't want to be drafted here.
Well,
he didn't.
I remember.
I'm just saying.
I remember Pops was.
You want to go to New York?
Yeah, I got you.
You imagine Curry in New York? Oh my God.
He would be no bigger than he is here, though. You know what I'm saying?
You're absolutely out of your mind.
He'd probably be on the Empire State Building, but
oh my God.
I love where I'm from, and I love San Francisco. What I appreciate about how he said his thoughts is there was no agenda, and he just said what he feels. And I guess, Steiny, I'm not talking real enough to the people that don't live here about what it is. Is there any more homeless problems here than any other big city we go to? Or L.A.? No.
Well, when these things come up, I think it's almost, you almost have to go individual by individual and why they didn't come here.
Wow.
Because it could be a myriad of reasons.
And I think Judge used the Giants.
Like Aaron Judge did not want to come to San Francisco because of the perception of the city. I don't believe.
Okay, and I'm with you.
He didn't want to come
wanted
here.
to leave the pinstripes.
Exactly. Why would you?
But we got excited.
Well, it's okay to get excited, but
Willard Dills went to his hometown and did a show. Linden.
You look at they went after Bryce Harper. They didn't get Bryce Harper. Why? I don't know. Maybe it had something to do with the city. Maybe it had something to do with Triples Alley. Maybe it had something to do with taxes. Maybe it had something to do with the fact that the Giants don't move the needle right now.
Or you don't have a closer.
Maybe. Fans are pissed, Steiny. You don't understand. No, I get it. I get it.
I'm not buying that, man. I'm just that the city is.
I am,
man.
I'm not saying I'm not using it as an excuse, but it is a challenge.
But it's heavy if you are giving it some merit. And then I wonder now, the owner that's faceless, if he feels that way, maybe that's why he's still employed Farhan. Come on, man. Well, and then you know what? And I'm just sharing with you. Then how do we put the data when it changed and when it didn't become a...
He said 2010.
No, he did, but
He said 2010.
But we didn't need him then because the team was winning.
I mean...
The team was going to win. They won two World Series after 10.
The guy says fans are pissed, Steiny. Like, I think the biggest thing right now going on with the Giants and their struggles is they're not an attractive team to join. They're just not right now. They haven't won. They had one outlier season, and I think...
But even if you're... Go ahead.
I just think players understand it was an outlier season.
So when did free agency, and I'm asking you, you guys could come at me, when did free agency turn into the you got to be popping for me to come? That's the real bandwagon. I thought a free agent looks at the Giants or a storied franchise.
I love San Francisco. Mean anything. That doesn't mean anything. Storied franchise. You know how many storied franchises there are now? 15. The Dodgers are storied.
Yeah.
The Yankees are storied.
That's 2.
The Red Sox are storied. 3. The Phillies are
put them on the
that
list,
way
but
too.
What about the Giants?
And I'd put the Atlanta Braves there now.
All right, we're at 6.
Okay.
There's 24 more teams left.
That's right. And the Giants aren't among them. They're not among the places people want to play. The Cubs are a historic franchise.
Right,
that's 7.
Yeah. This is one of the most beautiful parks in baseball.
So what? Who cares?
You got a short porch in right field if you're a lefty. I'm just going Bryce. That's got to be, you got to be able to sell that.
It's not a short porch. It was a short porch for Bonds. That's it.
Norm will tell you why, but yeah.
Huh? Oh.
That is a lotion, but we love you, Barry. I'm just not there. I can't believe that this is the Bay Area, man. The 4th largest market. You got to sell it. And if you can't sell it, Steiny, give your leads to somebody that can. And I've seen it happen. Boss, these leads are no good.
But hold on.
Give them to Daryl.
But hold on. How many free agents did Brian Sabian sign? Free agents.
Well,
how many?
It was different then.
Why? Because they had a farm system.
Yeah, right.
Well, they don't have a farm system now.
Right.
So it's like, the Giants have actually been operating under this. We really aren't a big name free agent destination long before Farhan got here. And even when the city didn't have the reputation it has now. Why didn't guys come 15 years ago?
But before I give you that answer, all the more reason for Giant fan to be mad as hell because the vegetable garden has not been watered right or correctly.
Right. Yeah, I know. And that's why they feel like they're at ground zero now.
Oh, man. What a man.
650, and they have players like Alex Wood and Sean Manaea leaving disgruntled. Well, I think that had more to do with the way they were used by Kapler. Yeah. But
that hit me. Wow.
I'll ask you again, Goo.
Yeah.
Why would you want to play for the San Francisco Giants right now as a free agent?
I'm being real.
Yeah.
Because baseball is a sport that you can go worst to first, i.e. the Arizona Diamondbacks made the World Series. Just don't even rebuttal. The Giants got a beautiful ballpark. They play on the West Coast. San Francisco, the rich history of Willie Mays and Barry Bonds. The same reason Chapman now, I get you, the Samaritan, Chapman needed a job. Of course he's going to go hook up with Bowmel and Snell. But like what? Snell signed off on here, Steiny, and he's no bum. He won this. Now, I got people, he wanted to be a Yankee, but he said it, okay, he said it, he wanted to plant his flag here. So that should be.
Really? Then why wouldn't he have signed a longer-term deal?
My point is they got him in a Giant uniform.
My point is the Giants.
This is not Albuquerque.
It's real, dude. It's absolutely.
But we don't
real.
know what it is.
I just told you what it is. It can be the city. It can be the ballpark. It can be taxes. It could be the wife doesn't want to come.
But that's everywhere.
That's right. That's right. But the Giants, they
don't have the right mouthpiece.
No, they don't. They haven't won. They haven't won.
But they
anything.
have, Steiny. They had.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
Like, Shohei Ohtani wasn't going to come here because the Giants won the World Series in 2014. That's preposterous.
No, you know I get that.
No, but I know. But I'm just saying, what do the Giants have that's attractive for a hitter? I mean, I'm with Jesse Rogers. I mean, I don't know why.
And I wasn't ready. I'm not saying he's wrong. That just hit me.
Why did the Giants win the World Series 3 times? Because of pitching. It was because of pitching.
Well, they had a philosophy too, though, Steiny.
Yeah, in this ballpark. They used the ball, the previous, obviously used the ballpark to their advantage. And this team has just been a team it's a nice stadium, but they just play there.
Well, I'll tell you this.
Pittsburgh Pirates are historic.
This is what I thought about real quick. The day Steph Curry is no longer a Warrior, and you're going to have to rely on pitches and getting free agents to put on a Warrior uniform, that's when I'll really be honed in on.
Well, Goo, I got news for you.
I don't believe, like Joe Lacob's going to get somebody.
Well, they have another problem. The Warriors may have another problem attracting free agents because nobody's going to want to follow Steph Curry here. I think that's going to be a challenge that they have to overcome.
Steiny, I think it's an honor to do that.
Okay, when's it been done in the past? Only for the Lakers and the Celtics. All right, 8